Okay, it's time to talk about another microphone, and this is one I'm really excited to have in my studio. Okay, it's time to talk about another microphone, and this is one that I'm really excited to have in my studio. It's the new Shure Unidyne 5575 LE. Now, this is modeled on the iconic Shure 55 microphone. It's a classic. It's a kind of microphone I've wanted to have for a long time just because it looks so good. And what Shure have decided to do for the anniversary of this microphone is put this together in a really rather impressive package with a very nice flight case, a signed certificate, because this is a limited edition. This is number 2,489 of 5,575. So limited is a very funny word. But this is certainly, the package also includes a really cool retro desk stand, and a nice booklet about the production of the microphone and the history of the microphone. You probably recognize this, as a sort of microphone that the classic soul singers like James Brown would have used. And for this edition, Shure have updated the electronics a little bit. The sound of this mic actually is pretty deep and refined. Still has a little bit of that rasp that we associate with a 55, but it's probably closer to the sort of more polished SM7 type sound. I think it's a great mic for vocals, and it's a fantastic mic for voiceover. So I think it's going to become my go-to mic for voiceover and podcasting work, which is why in this video I want to do a little bit of a straight up comparison between this and the 4033, which has been the mic that I've used for most of my podcasting and voice recording work over the last few years. Okay, so now I'm in front of the Audio-Technica 4033. This is my reference microphone, the one that I use the one that I use most often for podcasts, for voiceover work, when I want to sound really impressive on a Skype call, whatever it is. It's a nice mid-range condenser microphone. You probably pick this up for about $350, $400 new. And I just wanted to give you a sense of what this sounds like in comparison to my new favorite toy, the 5575. Okay, so here I am in front of the Shure 5575 microphone. And obviously before all the geeks, the trolls, the techno virtuosos get on me, I can't make a direct comparison between this and the 4033 because this is a dynamic microphone. The 4033 is a condenser microphone, different technology, different gain structure, different output levels, and so on. I'm trying to compare for use, and this is an important point. You want to compare microphones based on what you want to use the microphone for. And this is a microphone that primarily I want to be able to use this for voice, for voiceover, and for vocal recording. So the technology is not as important as the result in the real world. And that's what I'm trying to compare. Now, a few things about this mic before I get too carried away. One is it's a bulky beast. It's big. I had to fiddle around a little bit to get it to work with my mic stand setup, the kind of setup that I use in the studio. And I also had to get used to a little bit to the head. And it is a little bit more sensitive to plosives, to p and ts sounds, particularly the p kind of sounds than I probably was expecting, which means I might have to use a pop shield for this in a real world situation, taking away a little bit from the retro aesthetic. But overall, I'm really pleased with the warmth of the sound, with the depth of the sound. I like what happens when I come in close like this and get really, really deep in with the microphone. It seems to respond very well to my voice, and I'm quite happy with that. I'm looking forward to playing around with this a little bit more. I'm looking forward to seeing what this sounds like on clean guitar cabs as well. But for now, that's my kind of sort of comparative review of the Shure 5575 microphone, and I'm really excited to have this in the studio. I'll be posting a little bit more stuff about mics and also a bunch of other things related to what I work on this YouTube channel. So if you like this stuff, subscribe, like the video, leave me a comment, tweet me, visit my blog, www.fernandogrod.com. And let me know what else you'd like to see. Thank you.